facilitation and instruction components. There are 6 areas in our instructional design rubric, and this session is about facilitation and instruction. There will be 5 objectives in this area. First objectives is instructor helps students understand the importance of course topics and related outcomes. And this is directly related to alignment in a course. So, what is the meaning of the alignment in a course? It means that instructor needs to put all the course component in a line. Instructor need to create their assessments based on learning outcomes. Instructional materials and course activities need to connect to learning outcomes and assessment. Let's look at an example. Here's a learning outcome, such as a result of participating the community law project. Student will be able to explain at least 3 of the most important social issues for their local community. To keep an alignment, instructor has a community law project as an assessment, a PDF about social issues in our society for reading, and a YouTube video about how to build a better community. Also, instructor has a research project on types of social issues for your local community and online discussion on why social issues matter. As you can see, in this example, learning outcome, assessments, instructional materials, course activities are well connected. The second objective is the instructor helps keep course participants engaged and participating in productive dialogues. Because of the nature of the online learning environment, it is not easy for faculty to keep students engaged and participating in online discussion or other activities. Also, sometimes your class online discussion might go off track. So, it is important for faculty to facilitate online discussion and guide their students to keep them on track. To keep your online student engaged, providing a clear communication policy and having online office hours will be a good solution. You can say, I will respond email questions within 24 to 48 hours. Also, since most of our students are non-traditional students, if you can hold late night office hours, it will help you keep them engaged. Here's an example of off-track online discussion. The original discussion question was, what are your views on urban sprawl? However, one student says, I don't like urban sprawl because it keeps me from riding my horse on what used to be country road. Another student jumps in and says, did you know that dog food is made out of horse? Another claims, oh, gross. Another, I like dog more than horse. To deal with this kind of situation, you can use either humor or firmer approach. For humor, you can say, as interesting as dog food is to us all, we need to address this issue at hand. If it doesn't work, you may say, I'm not sure how these responses relate to the question I just asked, so that they can come back on track. Next objectives of section 4 is the instructor provide feedback in a timely fashion. Providing clearly described timeline for both student assignments and instructors' feedback are very important in an online course. You may say like this, all grading and feedbacks will be provided by instructor within 2 weeks after the submission due date. Also, it will be much better if you can provide detailed feedback on their papers or projects as shown in the image here, rather than just giving them grade or point. Another objectives of facilitation instruction is throughout the semester, instructor provide multiple opportunity to solicit feedback from their student about their learning and on the course. Getting student feedback can be either direct or indirect. You can use checklists or forums to get direct feedback from your student. But if you use item analysis tool in your course site, you may get indirect feedback without directly asking. Each week, you can post a weekly self-confidence checklist just like this. Then, you can tell which course topic was hard to understand or which student had a hard time to complete weekly learning activities. The most direct way to get student feedback is to use the forum tool. In the forum, you can directly ask your student to post any questions or concern on course activities and content. However, there is an indirect way to get your student feedback. If you use item analysis for the test or quizzes in your course site, you can have an idea which question was hard and which question was easy. Last objectives of section 4 is instructor sends reminder of due date and duration of respective modules, as well as other instructions to keep student on task. There are a couple of ways to keep your student on task. First, instructors can include all due dates and instructions of the course learning activities in syllabus so that your student can be aware of what they need to do, by when, and how to do for each learning activities in your course. You also can use collab. If you put all due dates and instructions on each learning activities like assignment or online discussion in collab, your student may see them whenever they log into your course site in collab. Last but not least, announcement can be a powerful tool to keep your student on track. So use the announcement tool frequently during the semester to send a reminder to your student. Thank you.